All right, so this is a story about how I met and things about Taryn Manning. Okay. All right, so last year I decided to go to this club, and it was just like bonus points when I found out that Taryn Manning, who you know her from Orange is the New Black and 8 Mile, and I think she's in Sons of Anarchy. She's been in a lot of shit. But so I heard she was DJing at this club that I was going to. So I was like, sweet. Um, this is so embarrassing. All right, so I go to the club, and the club was inside of this giant plate. The club was next to a whole bunch of other clubs, and there was like a line out the ass of like to get in. And I'm not like a girl, so like all the hot slutty girls can get in real easily, and I'm here like, have you met Ted? So I ended up like at a bar, one of the bars. Started talking to this chick who thought I was super cool. We ended up living in the same town, and she made me her bestie and said, oh, well, we should go to the club where Taryn Manning is gonna be the DJ. And like, I've already been in there, so like we'll skip to the head of the line. So we did get into the club, and I'm like, sweet, all right, it's vibing. Taryn Manning comes out, she's doing her thing, being a DJ. And I'm like, this is so weird. Now, I personally wanted to like meet her because I love Eminem, and she touched Eminem, so I wanted to touch her. So before she was in the club, she was doing meet and greets outside, and you had to like be in line, and like the place had to take your picture, and I didn't want to do that because I'm not like a fan like that, and I just like, nah, like I'm better than that. I got a better idea. I.e. better idea. So, watching her DJ, and she has security all around her, and I stand next to one of those security guards, and I'm just kind of like being low-key, and I'm just kind of minding my own business, and I start talking to her bodyguard, and I was like, who is she? And he was like, she's pretty famous. I was like, as in, what do you mean? He goes, have you ever seen Orange is the New Black? And I was like, no, but I heard about it. A little white lie. Of course I've seen Orange is the New Black. Who doesn't like Pennsatucky? She's like the best character. So I was like, yeah, I've heard of it. And he's like, well, so I had said, yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. He goes, oh, well, what about 8 Mile? She was in 8 Mile. And I go, really? Really? I hadn't noticed. Of course I noticed. Okay, so I said, oh, cool, all right. She does her set. Everyone's jamming, vibing, everything's cool. And after she was done, she went and sat at her own little VIP table, doing her own thing, and like kind of like off limits from like the rest of the club. So I was like, decided to go up to that same bodyguard. This is, of course, like about 2 hours later. And I was like, hey man, I was like, you think I could get like a picture with her? I mean, she's famous, and you know. And he's like, yeah. So he's like, 1 second. He goes up to like the table, and he like gestures for me to come over, and I go to walk up because it was like upstairs and up like a few stairs. It wasn't like up. It was up a few stairs. Okay. So I walk up, and this girl, one of her like groupie bitches, probably like her best friend, I'm not gonna lie, gets in front of me and is like, can I help you? And I'm like, bitch, hold the fuck on, because that bodyguard right there said I can come up and get a picture with Taryn, my bud. Okay. So the security guard, no, she's good. So I am sitting next to Taryn Manning right now, and I'm like, mind blown, right? And I like talked to her, and I was like, oh, like you did such a good job tonight, like your music was on point. And she was just like, no, like I didn't do so great, like I was not playing the best, and I sucked. And I was like, firstly, I was taken aback, because I was like, you didn't suck, like don't say that, don't be sad. I was like, no, you did an awesome job, like it's hard to play for like such a wide range demographic, like you did really awesome. And like, so other people in the crowd now and dancing like see that I'm like, they want to get up there and talk to her, and somebody went to like interrupt her and our like heart to heart, and she literally went like, not right now, like I'm busy talking to Wedge, busy. And I was like, yes. So I'm like, yeah, no, you did great. I thought it was awesome. So you were an 8 Mile, huh? What's Eminem like? And she was telling me how he's like the most awesome guy ever, and he's so nice, and she was so honored to be in his movie. And I was like super like, oh my god. And so like I'm patting her on the back, like, yeah, that was a great job you did. I'm gonna start watching Orange is New Black. It's gonna be great. Like I hear great reviews. You're awesome, and I just want to say like I really liked your set, and I think you're really pretty fucking cool. And she's like, well, thank you. She was the most down to earth person ever. She was so sweet, so nice, and she was awesome to talk to, like, and she's just so chill, and that's what I loved about her. And so I was like, I'll let you get back to like your little posse thing going on. And she was like, all right. And I was like, it's nice meeting you. And I was like, wait, I was like, can I get like a picture with you? And her little bodyguard friend took a picture of me and her, which you can go to my Instagram and see, but you're gonna have to go way back because this was about last fall. So, but yeah. Got a picture, and then I was like, it was nice meeting. I gave her a hug, I gave her a little pound, and then I went on my merry way. And all those fucking bitches who had to get in line at the beginning of the day to go take a scripted photo with her, sorry, not sorry. You gotta think like, I don't know what I was thinking like, but I did what I had to do. So, that's the story of how I met Taryn Manning, and she was amazing person, and I would totally hang out with her. And yeah, that was one of the most interesting times I had, and I would totally do it again. And that's all I gotta say. We're done.